Athletic, superhuman, goal-scoring machines. Those are words that we can use to describe both Ronaldo and Haaland. And after a fantastic debut season with Man City, many people are thinking about the same question that's in your mind right now. Can Haaland ever surpass Ronaldo? It would be no easy feat to achieve that, since Cristiano is one of the greatest players of all time, but that just serves as a testament to the level Haaland has performed throughout his young career. Today, I'm gonna first dissect the two players and analyze how they compare against each other at Haaland's young age of 23. Then, I'm gonna predict how Haaland can evolve as a player, and in the end, I'm gonna give you my opinion on who will go down as the best player. So without further ado, let's get right to it. While both players developed from tall and frail boys into very athletic superstars, both did it at a different rhythm. Haaland's physical development was rather sudden, and he became much bigger in just a couple of months before turning 18, which caused him some nagging injuries while playing for Dortmund, and he still is a cause for concern today. On the other hand, Ronaldo developed at a slower but steady pace. Of course, he had injuries as well, and in a way, they changed his style of play, but until he turned 23, Ronaldo only missed 10 matches due to injury, while Haaland has already missed 39. So to put it simply, Haaland is definitely physically superior to young Ronaldo, but clearly more injury prone. Regarding their playing style, that's where they both really contrast. Due to injuries and aging, Ronaldo developed into more of a goal-scoring winger, and nowadays he's pretty much a poacher striker. But when he was of Haaland's age, the Portuguese was a traditional winger, who relied more on his dribbling and acceleration than on his finishing prowess. And although Haaland actually started out as a winger in his youth days, ever since he became a pro, he always played as a striker. Nowadays, he epitomizes the complete forward. He uses his sizable frame to impose himself over defenders, his pace allows him to easily overtake opposition, and his instincts rarely miss him, as he can easily move for a teammate to attempt to find him in space, making him a tough player to read. Of course, he didn't produce as much as Ronaldo in terms of assists, but unlike popular belief, Haaland actually knows how to dribble and create chances for his teammates. In what comes to their mindset, they share many similarities. Both are extremely driven and are willing to sacrifice a lot to achieve the absolute top. All of that, added to their insatiable hunger for goals, creates nightmares for every opposing defender. Ronaldo and Haaland are extremely confident players with a relentless work ethic and inspiring personalities. Haaland and Ronaldo both debuted at a very young age. The Norwegian stepped on the pitch as a pro player for the first time when he was just 15 with his hometown club Bayern, while Ronaldo started his pro career 2 years older but against Inter in a Champions League qualifying match. Ronaldo's rise would be faster from that point on, as he only needed a season with Sporting to earn himself a move to Manchester United. Over time, he would learn from Sir Alex Ferguson and evolve from a fun-to-watch winger into a Champions League and Ballon d'Or winner at age 23. On the other hand, Haaland needed a few more steps to get to the top. Although he debuted earlier and left his country the same age as Ronaldo, Haaland moved to RB Salzburg, then to Dortmund, and finally at 22 to Man City. But after an amazing season, if the journalists are fair, both will be Ballon d'Or winners at the same age. Shifting our focus to their national teams, both players have represented their countries at the highest level from a very young age. They both debuted when they were below the age of 20, and both quickly became starters in their squads. In this case, I believe Ronaldo's rise is more impressive, because although Portugal weren't the team that they are today, they still had decent players in Ronaldo's position, like Simão Sabrosa, Boa Morte, or even the slightly older prospect Quaresma. Still, we can't underestimate Haaland's impact in the Norway national team. Of course, the competition for his spot is less impressive than Ronaldo's, but the Norwegian striker managed to contribute with 24 goals in only 25 appearances. Overall, I think Haaland will always find his Achilles heel in his national team. Unless something miraculous happens, I just can't see Norway winning any international silverware during his career. I believe Haaland will be able to turn Norway into a decent nation that qualifies regularly to tournaments like Poland or Denmark, but winning gold is just on another level. Ronaldo had a hard task at hand, especially considering that his generation is considerably weaker than the previous one and the current golden one. Back in the day, Portugal would have average players like Dani, Eliseu and Hugo Almeida playing alongside them, and that really injured the team performances in many tournaments. Even if you look at the squad that won the Euros for Portugal, you would have to admit that it is a pretty average team. But in the end, he still managed to win 2 international trophies, and in the process, he transformed the world's view on a Portuguese player. Nowadays, a Portuguese prospect is well valued, even if he turns out to be a flop. And I believe Haaland can definitely do the same thing for his fellow Norwegian mates. Now that's where things get fun for me. I've already given you the facts and a fair comparison between the two players, and by now you should probably have your own opinion if Haaland will surpass Ronaldo. If you do, don't forget to leave it in the comments and let's start the discussion. Anyways, to answer the question in the video, we have to ask 3 more questions. I know it might sound boring at first sight, but bear with me. Firstly, can Haaland consistently perform like he did this season? Because Ronaldo matched or outperformed this amazing season that Haaland had 7 times in his career. Not even counting all the other seasons where he still had amazing numbers, but just slightly below what Haaland did this year. Plus, at this point, we can confidently say that Ronaldo spent 18 years, from 2004 until 2022, as a world-class player. That's an incredible feat of longevity, and Haaland would have to spend 15 more years on top to match that. And considering his nagging injuries, the odds aren't on his side. Besides, much of Haaland's numbers are achieved due to his physical explosiveness. Over time, you'll lose that. Everyone does because you simply can't beat time. So unless he reinvents himself, you'll have much more trouble reaching high goal scoring numbers. Second question, what can Haaland do with his national team? We all know how important international success is regarding the Ballon d'Or. Messi had a terrible debut season with PSG, but since he won the Copa America, he won the Ballon d'Or that year. I'm not saying it was unfair, and Ronaldo has certainly benefited from that as well, since in 2013 it was this fantastic performance against Sweden in the World Cup playoffs that contributed the most to his second Ballon d'Or win. Let's say Vini Jr., Mbappe and Haaland are more or less at the same level in 2026. If France or Brazil win the World Cup, it would definitely be the difference maker. And once again, the odds are against them. But hey, Modric took Croatia to the World Cup final in 2018, so never say never. And finally, can Haaland impact the game more than Ronaldo? It's completely possible that Haaland becomes statistically a better player than Ronaldo. I believe it's unlikely, but it's possible. However, there's one field that I'm absolutely certain that he won't surpass, and that is the global impact that Ronaldo has. Even Messi is behind Ronaldo on this one, such is the massive influence that the Portuguese player has in the world. He's arguably the most famous person alive, and he transcends the sport. Almost everybody in the planet, whether they're young or old, rich or poor, know Ronaldo, but to be honest, I don't think that Haaland wants or even needs that. I believe that Haaland will finish his career as perhaps the best pure striker of all time. He has the right mindset, the robotic-like talent, and very smart people behind him, guaranteeing that we don't see another phenomenal player have his career destroyed by injuries. But to say that he'll surpass Ronaldo is an exaggeration. Neymar also outperformed young Messi and Ronaldo, and where is he now? I'm a logical person and I look at the odds. Right now, they're still not on Haaland's side, but if he continues to perform like this for another 5 years, I might start thinking differently. And that is it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up so I know you want to see more player comparisons. And as always, don't forget to subscribe in order for me to grow the channel and stop recording in a garage next to loud ass neighbors. Thanks for watching until the end, I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon.